welcome everybody back for some more Infra space on the channel. So off camera, I have unlocked the superhighways and I've implemented some of those around the map like this. There's an absolutely flying truck, and all these are all superhighwayed up for the most part. Still got a little bit of traffic problem here, and I'm not 100% sure how to fix this issue. I think a lot of it would just be traffic management stuff, but other than that, I've got no idea how to fix it. Quickly gonna turn down the volumes for you guys because I don't think you want to hear all the cars that loudly. So, a couple of things we need to fix. The fact that we need a lot more stuff over here than we thought. Now, of course, once we unlock the particular filter, the carbon processor and the oxygen processor, which need the particular filter thing here, to unlock that, which is currently being done, we should be okay for that. This stuff here is actually got a bunch of stuff being in there, so in fact I think we could potentially and actually 100% add maybe like a couple more of these, and I don't think that they would struggle all that much. I think they'd moan for the first little bit, but other than that they'd be absolutely fine. So the next thing we need to do is demolish some buildings, namely boom, boom, boom. Drops our power down to 6,000 and something, but we should be a-okay for power in the network. So network 1 is this one here, and then it also connects up with that one there. But I think for the sake of it, we might as well just add in like a couple more solar panels and stuff. But like this is also network 1, but then this is also network 1. Is this one network 1? Yeah. So for the most part, all the networks are connected. Is this over here network 1? No, it's network 3. So we can, in theory, connect that to there, and that's network 1. And then we can connect those two together, and then add in a couple of solar panels like so, and that should have saved that network 1 issue. Now there's also an issue with this. My pipe networks are not great either. Like, what is this little spaghetti junction down here? Who knows? But I'm having fun playing, so that's okay. That's all that matters to me. There's 15 of those being delivered as well to there, along with this one here is also getting a bunch delivered as well. A lot of it is just like speed related, and I can't obviously place these absolutely everywhere. Like I can replace that bit there with it, but I can't place any of that, so it goes super slow, super fast, super slow. So yeah, and I've tried to replace a lot of it anyway, but unfortunately I think it's going to be a lot harder than you think. So we've got a bunch of more people anyway than actual jobs themselves, so I'm not too worried about it nonetheless. So with the houses, we can do VR, entertainment, and schools. Now schools are going to be the thing that is probably the hardest thing to implement, because once again they are in a radius based thing, so we'd have to actually demolish some of these homes. Quickly gonna come over here and just go like that, and then that should fix the issue with these not having enough oxygen, carbon I should say, because they should have plenty now. But yes, so we need to obviously get the schools in, which is obviously a research task, which I potentially have already started researching, yes. But that is obviously based on an area of effect, so that's going to be a little while, whereas the VR edutainment, I think it's VR edutainment, is here, which is also hidden behind research, but it needs the... Where are they? It might be in that other tab. They need the nanotubes. No, they don't. They need these, the neuroprocessors, which then need the nanotubes, which needs carbon, the special chemicals to make that, to make into these, which then need microchips, which then turn into that. And then we obviously need to unlock this. And then we need the, what are they called? I think they are the holo display factory. So then we also need the holo displays, which also then need the, where did that thing go? Because they need, oh, what are they called? They don't need these. They don't need motor exchange. They need these ones, the sonar sensor, which needs aluminium, which we can build that. Industrial robot factory, that's also a really good thing to have. And then the industrial chemical lab. So I think we're kind of a little bit of a long way off for that. So the whole point of this episode was to actually implement trains. Now you might think, why do you want to implement trains, Tom? Well, the answer to that question is simply, why not? But also, it's like, I was going to do it so that the train system attached to the city, and then we could expand to have the city somewhere else, like maybe over here, for example, and then we could have everything feeding into a train station and then feeding over to the city, and then we could have another system a little bit like this, but a little bit cleaner and nicer, so they don't have to even interact with any of this. In fact, we could probably do it so they don't interact with this at all. They just come off at a junction and then head over there. But it seems to be working okay for now. I just want to make sure that the blue science is going over to the blue factories, blue science, which I believe is able to get there. We might as well just do this, actually. There you go. That brings the blue science basically directly over there. I think what we can also do is, because this just uses crude oil, and then we get pipes. And these should, in theory, be able to deal with that. Now, we do have a lot of stuff here, like the chemicals we need more of. We need more copper bars as well. I believe the copper bars are produced here. And this is probably going to be one of the easier fixes, because we'll just replace this road like this. And add in some more. Obviously, we'll have an extra one on this side of the road. And that should, in theory, have fixed the copper bar issue, which it did. We just need a lot more chemicals. Now, the chemicals are produced over here. And we can start by moving that back and adding in another chemical factory in that gap. probably have this open. So that is pumping that up a little bit more. We could probably add another one here if we move the roads a little bit. So if we bring that over there, that one to there, you know, we could probably slide one in the end there. And then I think that's probably this particular area all out of room. And then we'd have to go over here. Where's the other set of chemicals that I'm currently taking down? Here we go. Probably put one there and one there, and then move that slightly over, put one there. I think that's probably all of the area that it can probably get through that, but that should bring it up to 252 something like that. So that's that area, because this only feeds these, whereas the one that's up here feeds quite a bit more. So maybe it's worth getting another chemical area. These are needing chemicals down here. There are 27 being delivered though, so not too sure why it's being like that. There's more chemicals up there, but there's no like upgraded chemical one. So there's chemical lab, but then the next upgrade is the industrial chemical lab. But you need the chemicals to produce something else from this. So it's not like an upgraded version of this, unfortunately. So we can't just basically upgrade that and make a better or faster machine, unfortunately. So, but other than that, I think for the most part, most of these are fine for chemicals. But I think maybe it would be a good idea to do the old connect this to here, and then bring that takes away the need for that also. Then we can go I keep forgetting we have massive these superhighways. Alright, and then we can go from here under all this and then into here. And then we'll upgrade this to something like that. And then these all go in their own separate ways. So that should, in theory, fix this issue. Now, there are some more chemicals here, but I don't know if I want to touch those. And then the second, then there's some here, and some, obviously, up there. Maybe it might be worth touching those. Oh, now we're running out of oxygen. Why are we out of oxygen? Why are we out of oxygen? Right, pause. Pause everything. Let's grab the oxygen processor. Okay, does that fix it? No. Is it a pipe issue? Nope, because I actually did those pipes Noel. Okay, so it's not a pipe issue. That's also now finished that. Alright, let's put some more in. That should fix the power. It did not. Well, that puts us just about enough. But I bet that takes all our methane away, and I mean, you probably need more of that. Oh, maybe it doesn't. No, it doesn't. That's plenty. Actually, so much so, in fact, that we can still do that and have plenty of space and plenty of power and schools. So with the schools, we're gonna have to do this, and then that one can go. do... Up there. Bring power around like that. This one goes to there. And obviously we need one. There. Now this one has schools, kind of. It's not really connected, but I suppose it doesn't particularly make sense for don't really make sense for the schools to be delivered, does it? So, you know, but that is the schools in, and I think they are nicely be able to connect. And this one should also be able to get there to this building anyway. It just comes down here and down there, so... Right, it's definitely in the right place. So it'll stop moaning at some point, and then within the next episode, we're going to start doing the... Oh, sightseeing, what's this? Ooh. Ooh. I might just do those. They might be something cool to play with. So you've got fertilizer, uranium mining, and then you've got these three here. And of course you've got recycling, high-speed rails, uranium mining, all this stuff here that I can just sort of get working away. Industrial robots is another thing which is really good, because then you don't have to worry about jobs a whole lot. But to be honest with you, we've got like 3,764 people and like 8,000 power and like 3,000 jobs. So at the moment, we are not particularly worried about any of that stuff. And I'm not too sure why this guy is like, I don't have a school anywhere near me, when in reality this one is connected in here fine. So, and now it's connected in even better. So he should not be getting upset, basically, because these guys aren't. So now we need to work on the VR edutainment, which we're going to leave till the next episode. Obviously, we are currently in the process of unlocking those. I think I'm going to start coming in from the other end of the housing, and I think the housing in reality is probably only going to come up to about here, so we could probably sort of determine that to go all the way to here on basically every single one of these. On all the roads here. To just dead end to here. But I'm not sure why people are using this road. Interesting. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy nonetheless. We've now got parking lots and Ferris wheels and all that fun stuff, which I might I just have a little play with this for a moment. I want to add one. Let's add that there. Is it just a visual thing? Yes, it's definitely just a visual thing. Okay, so after a little bit of playing around with the car park, I think it's just a visual thing and not much of a decoration. I think it's more of a decoration than an actual thing. Just as an actual design. Oh no, it says you can. It says like, tip, put this next to a straight road in gridless mode. Okay. Where's the straight road? It doesn't connect, does it? Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy it. Nonetheless, a lot of fixing things, a lot of sorting stuff out. Oh, they are not happy and they want more stuff. A lot of fiddling stuff about. But hope you guys did enjoy. Hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye.